Well, hello there, my wonderful Tauruses. I'm so excited to be here with you today as we knock out, is this week 3 of your weekly readings? We just had an amazing full moon yesterday, and the equinox, last day of summer, today, full day of summer, heading into the autumn equinox tomorrow. I think it's 2 p.m.-ish Eastern time, I think. Don't quote me on that. Actually, I have some cascades going on in the background. Water is extremely soothing to this Cancer stellium. I just like to hear it. It makes me happy, but then of course, obviously I'm a fire sign because I cannot live without candles. Okay, spirit guides, angels divine, thank you so much for being here with us once again, my incredible Tauruses, for their weekly reading. This is Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. So just like last week, we are going to do finances and career, or your material world, and then we will move into love. And let's go ahead and get started. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Totally just spaced on the name. Chris something, maybe? Okay, Spirit Guides, Angels Divine, what do my incredible Tauruses need to know about the next 7 or so days in their material world? All right, got a little bit of a competition going there. 5 of Wands. Three of Pentacles will benefit you to work with other people. Oh, I just took my allergy medicine. I can feel it. One more card, please, Spirit. There we go. 6 of Swords. Moving into some calmer waters. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. So you might be worried about possible promotion or your money. It looks like maybe there's some competition for it. 1 second. Oh God, I hope that wasn't as loud as I think it was. Took a sip of my coffee. So the 5 of Wands does generally indicate that there's some competition when it comes to work. This could be, obviously, if this was a love reading, it would still be competition, but for someone else's affection. The thing with the 5 of Wands is it can generally mean a friendly competition. And one thing that I've usually noticed is that there's someone that's always coming out on top. So in this one, you have this figure in the very top of this formation, and he's already reaching for the fire. So this could indicate you. This could indicate someone who is going for the same position. It could be maybe you've had an idea and you know that there's similar ideas out there, and you're trying to get a foot up, so to speak. The thing about this is that it looks like nobody's actually working against each other, except for this figure here who's also reaching over, but it looks like this one's got it in the bag. So you might have some competition. I just don't really, I think that you really have it, and it could be because of this 3 of Pentacles here, which indicates that you work well with others, and other people see your value. So if you are at work and you are experiencing some sort of competition, know that the people that matter see your value. I do see that this competition, whatever it might be, is going to be over soon with the 6 of Swords moving into a calmer space. This could be a promotion in which you don't have to be, oh, I just heard that you don't have to be in front of customers. That's very interesting. That's never come up with the Six of Swords before, but I can totally see it now that it has. So absolutely possible that if you are a Taurus who works with people right now, you may be moving into something where you don't have to work as much with like front-facing positions, so to speak. Okay, we're going to go ahead and clarify with some of my oracle cards here. The first one I want to use, we'll use the Enchanted Map Oracle. Call it Baron Reed. I follow her, and she's always showing off her decks, and it makes you know, because you're a Taurus. I have a Taurus rising, and I'm just like, please do not do this to me. It makes me want more and more and more, and I'm running out of space at this point. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Divine. Let's clarify this energy for the material world for my incredible Tauruses. One more? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Could be some residual from the full moon that was in Pisces. It's now in Aries. But they're quite loud today, my guides. All right. Clarify this energy for me, please, Spirit. My material world for my incredible Tauruses. Hello. Metamorphosis. Fives always indicate change as well. Some people think of it as instability, but this is always change. And again, with competition, I do think that this is, what is the word? Oh, Spirit, help me out here. Okay. I'm getting a scenario. I'm sorry. I really was looking for a word, but apparently I'm going to get a visual instead. So in this image, we see this person reaching for the fire and they're about to get it. Okay. What Spirit is trying to tell me is that you have had to muster quite a bit of energy to get to the top. And you are about to get this. The very next card that comes in this deck is the Six of Wands, the Six of Fire. And that is a victory card. That is after everything. People are like celebrating you and you're just kind of like, oh my God, I did it. Yay. You know, you might go home and get a, you know, glass of champagne or whatever. So there's always some celebration and people just really talking you up in the next card. So, and it's because of this effort here. I do think someone posted something about having all of the energy of Taurus, but you know, because we're Tauruses, we don't really move on it. So depending on the rest of your chart, you know, you might have been like, oh my God, I can't believe I did it, because normally I would not push so hard. You know who I'm talking about. They're Taurus. It might not be you, but you know Taurus is like this, right? Because I am seeing this victory here. And with the metamorphosis, it is absolutely something that you knew that you could do. It wasn't easy. It required that extra push. It required a lot of work. And I think that it may have come with a little bit of pain there, a little blood, sweat, and tears, if you will. Let's keep clarifying. I'm going to use my animal spirit deck if I can get to it. By Kim Kranz. I need to actually say that out loud sometimes because I use her decks. We're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot for the love part, and I just love them. These remind me quite a bit of my other Venetian. One of my really best friends, she was a Libra. And she was like, oh, I found this deck and you have to have it. And then I bought the tarot instead because I didn't know that there was more than one deck. But anyways, I got this deck finally and I love it. What do my incredible Tauruses need to know about their material world, Spirit? What do you want them to know? Let's clarify. Looks like change. Hello. Vulture. I know. Okay, so the vulture is not as terrifying as it looks. Of course, with all of the deck or all of the cards in the animal spirit deck, everybody has a place. Oh, bottom of the deck is dragon. So yeah, you guys are actually, hold on, okay, so what I'm seeing is, I just saw, how do I explain this? Okay. All right, Spirit, I'll go with it. So, Spirit wants you to know that this transition is actually a lot easier than you think it is. It's like it literally fell into your lap. And because everybody wants you to have it, there's not everybody. There's a few that don't, but there's some people that really do have quite a bit of say, and they really think that you're the best person for this transition. This card, of course, can talk about endings and new beginnings, of course, and it talks about what did I just hear? It was surprise. No, that's not right. Okay. The Spirit wants you to know that this is something that you may not have wanted to go for in the beginning, but is absolutely going to help you grow in a lot of different ways. The dragon energy does show that this is something that helps you grow spiritually as well on a soul level. So even though you might not see it, it's going to be kind of hidden to you as well. Let's clarify again. Yeah, nope, we're gonna, which one's Spirit? Ooh. Okay, I'll use it. All right. We're going to use the Sandra Ann Taylor deck. Taurus, clarify this energy for me. Spirit, if you will. You know, every Taurus I know is really hardworking. I don't like that whole lazy trope. Just thought I would share that. You probably feel the same way. Like, who calls us lazy? I mean, am I going to spend a whole Sunday on the couch eating and watching TV? Yes. Okay. It's none of your business. It doesn't happen all the time. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, don't fall. Victory! I told you guys. You are headed for that victory. This is very much in line with the Six of Wands card that I was talking about earlier. That's why I kind of yelled it a little bit. I hope I didn't scare anybody. Bottom of the deck is the Angel of Love. So again, this does absolutely go into your spiritual life. I do think on a soul level, this victory, this moving into a peaceful space, is going to help you quite a bit when it comes to your own soul growth. And let's go ahead and pull from my little career deck to wrap up your material world. One more card, please, Spirit. What do my incredible Tauruses need to know? What do they need to know? All right, so bottom of the deck is new home. So you could be working towards finding a place to live. And Spirit is saying that all of this is going to support that. And this says pay everything off first. So before you make any major moves, especially if this move that moves you into a peaceful place comes with quite a nice raise, with that victory and all this gold, I can't help but see it, you know. Then it's saying to make sure that your bills are paid first, and then move into this new home, and then start to look for something that will serve you better. Okay, so that was that. Let's go ahead and move into your love life. Oh, they're there. All right, so we are going to use the Wild Unknown first up. Spirit guides, angels, divine. What do my incredible Tauruses need to know about their love life for the next 7 or so days? Again, my readings are timeless. So if nothing has resonated yet, check out some of my other readings. Look up your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You will probably have messages there. And I totally admit to be the person that rarely actually checks their other signs. I'm a Leo sun, and I don't always check. But I have noticed that when I am called to, say, my Cancer moon or my Taurus rising, that it has been on point. So if you feel called, please check out those other readings. One more, Spirit. Okay, 2 more. Thank you. All right. Spirit guides, angels, divine, ancient ancestors. What do my incredible Tauruses need to know about their love life for the next 7 or so days? The 3 of Cups coming in. This is a card of friendship. Hello. Do I take this? Yes. The 5 of Swords, conflict. Winning at all costs. Almost, almost. One more, Spirit. The Hanged Man energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Father of Swords. So I'm getting very strongly not to make any big moves when it comes to your love life in this time period, next 7 or so days. For some of you, it's because you expect some conflict from your person. If you have not quite gotten into a relationship, say if you're in a situationship, the 5 of Swords, swords are air. Air is a mental. It happens in the realm of thought. And usually is not grounded in reality. So with the Hanged Man energy, the Hanged Man is very much a passive energy. It is Piscean. It is telling you to hold off on action and surrender to the universe. This can also say, let go and let God is one thing that just popped in. So surrendering to the divine could also happen, especially after this conflict. It could have been something that, you know, your partner or someone else started, or I really see a lot of it happening in your head. And Spirit is saying that this is for them to take on, of course, with your assistance, but really this is going to cause you to want to hold back anyways and not take any extra steps. And that is actually for the best. When is, I believe Mercury goes into retrograde on the 27th. Do not quote me on that, but I'm fairly certain. So we are, as I've been talking about, in the shadow period, which is when it appears that Mercury is slowing down. So communications are not to be 100% trusted at this point. The 5 of Swords always reminds me of this win at all costs attitude. And the problem is that even though you might come out victorious, not unlike the 5 of Wands, only the 5 of Wands usually is competition, but it can be a friendly competition and nobody really gets hurt in this competition. The 5 of Swords, you might say something that really stings, or they might say something that really stings. And it's like, okay, they won the argument, or you shut up or they shut up, but what was the cost? Apparently it's solitude, it's quiet, it's hanging back, it's saying, all right, I am not going to get into this, which is exactly where Spirit needs you to be for this. They will provide clarity for you, but at this time, likely no. I don't want to say likely no. I'm going to, yeah, it's not, it's going to feel a little muddled with that 12th house energy. And also, okay, so the Three of Cups is a card of friendship, but this is a card of possibly this conflict could come out of you being out with your friends or them being out with their friends as well. This pairing does really remind me of a scenario where, you know, you spent some time having fun and then the partner becomes jealous or vice versa. Okay, and they say some things or you say some things that should not be said. And it could also just be the entire conflict might happen in your head, which is a really big indication that the Hanged Man is there just saying, okay, none of this is real. Let's wait, surrender to what will be, and this is for your highest good. Let's go ahead and clarify once again with my Lover's Oracle. I do pride myself in being able to shuffle these. So shout out to my Taurus that said, I love your shuffling or something like that. One more? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Spirit guides, angels divine. Let's clarify this energy for my Tauruses. Next 7 days. Is this... No, I'm sorry. That was me. That wasn't Spirit. That was just me being a little clumsy. Clarify this energy for my incredible Tauruses, please. For the next 7 days, love life, messages. What do they need to expect? This is true. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So that is these two messages coming back. The Hanged Man is trusting in the divine, and this is that whole possible scenario, maybe for one or two of you, maybe for all of you, and one or two of you actually don't resonate with this, but it's definitely like a trust issue coming up because you know, you having a good time or them having a good time, and you not really, or getting a little jealous about it. Something happening in your head that's not actually there. I do think for most of you it's flipped. I think it's the partner. Let's clarify, please, Spirit. Five of Swords. Ooh, Lord, okay. Okay. Showing you the art first. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. This is absolutely that conflict card. It is saying that this is the conflict is happening within the realm of thought. Nobody is right or wrong in this situation. It really needs people to step back and be in that Hanged Man energy. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. Both of you, if you are in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, yeah, I do think that you could be meeting someone very soon, but Spirit is saying don't get too involved with this particular person next 7 days. Let this one ride. Why are we flying out like this? Hello? Sorry. Now you know how I talk to my guys. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yes, the Hanged Man is a card that if you are willing to wait, so this is the 12 in tarot, and next is don't be scared, but the Death card, which automatically says that something has to be let go of, something either inside or outside of you needs to die, transform into a rebirth. Okay, bottom of the deck is passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So all of this, for those that are in a relationship, there's enough passion there that would likely sustain this transformation. For those of you in a situationship, what I heard is there's something better. There's a new beginning on the other side of this if you let the divine provide for you and you are in that hanged man energy. We are going to keep going because I think that we have just a few more messages to clarify this. Although I do think it's a pretty... Message is pretty much in the bag here. This is from the Island Time Wellness deck, the Lover Oracle cards, Love Oracle card edition. Can I get cards to clarify? Scheiße. If I cuss in German, it's okay, right? All right. Yeah, okay. So, are these both of them? Okay. All right, so I'm only taking the first card that fell out, and that is the Runner. This could be you, Taurus, depending on your placements. This could be your partner. This could be if you have not met this person yet. Remember I said for you to hold this relationship on ice, and it's possible because you are going to meet a runner. And this is someone in a codependent relationship. They have a fear of intimacy, and they listen to their ego and not their soul, which isn't always. Sometimes they can come back and understand, and they grow, and their soul grows, especially if they move into the hanged man energy. But I definitely, they do not trust their soul. And we talked about trust here. We talked about trust. They, you know, just the slightest. Again, I'm going back to the scenario of this jealousy. It's like the slightest hint of inner turmoil, like, oh my God, they had to have been cheating on me. Or you know, they were at a party, and the last time my ex-girlfriend was at a party, and that's, you know, or whatever. So, or my ex-boyfriend, and they're putting their past into your present and creating these scenarios. And so they get ready to run. And one of my best friends said, you know, lacing up your shoes. They're getting ready. And you might feel that. And maybe that's why you're being asked to be put in the hanged man energy and to just hold off and not entertain this conflict whatsoever. Please continue to clarify for me, Spirit. Yeah, that Five of separation. The Five of Swords definitely is about conflict that could lead to separation, and it could be because it says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So this could just be a snapshot. I could just be seeing, you know, the moment when you or your partner is out and about, and that moment where it's just like, oh my God, I wish they were just home. I just want them to be here. I don't trust the scenario. I don't trust the situation, you know, but it could also be leading to a stronger separation, in which, you know, it is surrounded by sadness. If this is the case, don't forget that we have this new beginning and this rebirth, okay? After this calm, remember this is just a 7-day period, you guys. My mom has always told me, if you are going through a breakup right now, give yourself 2 weeks. Okay, in 2 weeks, I can guarantee you are going to feel better than you do at this moment. Will you be completely healed? No, but you will feel better. Clarify, please, this final card, Spirit. New beginning. You do want to clarify, don't you? Wow. All right, for some of you, you are definitely, oh, bottom of the deck is wedding rings. For some of you, you are definitely moving out of a relationship, and Spirit wants you to hold off, but because this new beginning card and this date card, I am going to say that it's quite possible that in the next 7 or so days, you may be asked out on a date. Or if you are not dating, you may be getting back out there, so to speak, or planning to set a date. This could also be because of wedding rings and the term set a date. You may, if you give this person space, if this is your person, this could be a transformation of a current relationship into a new level of commitment. Okay? So take that as it resonates. If it does not resonate at all, again, you probably have messages in one of your other placements. We are going to clarify with these love cards that I created. And again, Taurus, I do have someone who plans to create these and do the artwork for me on some cards, as long as I channel. I did channel some additional messages this weekend, which was interesting because it was just like, oh, you've got some more. You gotta write them down. All right, so the message that I'm getting is they dream of you. And the first thing I heard was that you actually have someone in your world right now who thinks of you often, to the point that they're dreaming of you. And they're watching you. This eye can mean so many different things, and literally whenever I see it, it means something different. But this time it's definitely you have a person who admires you a lot, so they might follow you on social media. If you are interested in someone and you're like, they don't really talk to me, or you haven't even flirted with them or let them know that you are crushing on them, they know, and they kind of check you out sometimes. Like maybe if you post pictures or something like that, they're like, hey. So just as an FYI. And of course, let's go ahead and finish this reading up. It's gone a little long, with a message from your spirit squad. What do they want you to know, Spirit? What do my lovely Tauruses need to take into the next 7 days? Hello, just one? Okay, it says no. I am getting a little clumsy. Next 7 days. Spirit told me to be a little bit more careful with love. Break the chains, be free. Again, you guys, this could just be talking about a specific relationship. If it is, still look at your other signs. I want to leave you with a lot of support, but of course with the, it's interesting, the 12, the Hanged Man energy here. You are being supported by the universe. They are absolutely watching over you and guiding you into your highest good. But they want you to be free now. I wish I could sing this but I always mess it up. But it says, don't you worry, because every little thing is going to be all right. All right. The universe has got you on this. And go listen to Bob Marley now. It'll make you feel better. I can guarantee that. All right. Thank you so much, Taurus, for being here. I appreciate all of your love and support. Please comment down below if this resonated. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe. And I will see you next week, or of course in the Pick a Card reading on Friday. Bye.